This is Steve Ridgel, and as a believer, one of the things I think about a lot is how Satan gets Christians caught up in culture wars so that we miss the main point. We end up fighting in the shallows when the real drowning is going on out in the deep water. Let me give you an example. There was a person that spent 3 years on the men's swimming team at the University of Pennsylvania. The fourth year, as a transgender, that person competed in women's swimming, set a number of records, and there was a lot of outrage and complaining, and some celebrated and some said that's so unfair. And I even heard Christians saying, but that's so unfair, now girls have to compete against guys and it's not fair and it's not right. I get all that. Listen, I do get it. It frustrates me a little bit because I had a daughter that played tennis. I've got granddaughters who do gymnastics, volleyball, basketball, and the thought of them playing against people who were born male is disturbing, dangerous a little bit, depending on the sport, and unfair. But here's the deal. Two things bother me about the Christian outrage about that. One is, why are we outraged about what's fair and not fair? As believers of all people, we should understand this truth. The world is not fair. Our whole allegiance, our whole kingdom belief is based on, well, something that's not fair. Jesus, who lived a sinless life, died for my sins. That is not fair. I'm going to live forever with Jesus and God. Not because I'm good, because I'm not. I've got a lot of sin that separated me from God, and Jesus forgave that, and He's my way back to God. So my whole eternal life is really, well, if you want to be honest, it's not fair. So I get the whole not fair. And here's the other thing we Christians ought to really be aware of. For all the athletic success and awards my granddaughters have gotten, and they've played in state tournaments, they've won state, they've done some amazing things, but you know what? When everything's said and done, I'm not proud of them because of their athletic ability. What I'm proud of them for is how they represent Jesus. And here's the things for believers. We're not called to make athletic competition fair. We're not called to make this world fair. We're not called to change all the laws of culture and try to enforce some kind of Christian belief system on culture because, well, frankly, laws never work. I mean, that's fighting with the weapons of the world. What we Christians are called to do is help people be reconciled to God. That's our mission. That's what we partner with God in doing. By our lives and by our words, we call people into the Jesus life so they can be reconciled to God. And so, yes, while it must be frustrating and maybe it's not fair, let's don't miss the point. Let's don't fight our battles in the shallow end of the pool. Let's go out there where people are drowning. And let's help people be reconciled to God, because that's what we are called to do. So don't major in the minors. Let's fight the real battle. And our real battle is not against the people in this world. It's against the evil in this world that seduces people to spend an eternity away from God. And we do have the answer